The Matrix is real.
All right, y'all, it's looking like Andrew Tate is in trouble again, or is he getting picked on by Romania? We got all the details and an official statement from Top G himself in the form of a video, but first I want to get through these details. Now, his home did get raided, and it said they were looking for minors. Now, we got to rewind it because y'all already know Andrew Tate. Well, if you don't know, Andrew Tate is already awaiting trial. Now, his initial charges from when he got arrested in 2022 were human trafficking, the R word, and forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women, okay? Now, today when his house got raided, they said they were kind of looking for evidence of the same stuff, but it says they were investigating allegations of human trafficking, the trafficking of minors, sexual intercourse with a minor, influencing statements, and money laundering. But I feel like with this whole Andrew Tate situation, I've heard a few of these terms before. I heard the term money laundering when he got arrested the first time. The only thing that's really new about this raid that happened today, and it happened earlier on Wednesday, is this minor situation, right? So now they're trying to say he was trafficking minors, or they're looking for proof that Andrew Tate, and I'm assuming his brother, are into some kind of organization moving minors and, you know, people getting freaky with minors, all right? Now, the crazy part about this is happening in Romania. Now, like I told y'all, he's awaiting trial. Now, he was allowed to leave the country, but he has to stay close to the proximity of Romania. So you know how it is when you go overseas sometimes. You can technically be in another country, but it's as close as like a state in America. You know what I mean? So he can leave Romania, but he can't go far, okay? So when his house got raided today, I don't even think he was there. He was out of the country. So they raided his home while he wasn't even there. And this trial has been so weird because they can't figure out a date for this trial. It's looking like they want to get more evidence. So this has been going on for about 2 years, and he still hasn't gone to trial. And now they're raiding his house again. So did they need 2 years to look for some more evidence against him? And now this is what led to this raid, 2 years of an investigation, even though y'all felt like y'all had enough evidence to arrest him back in 2022, but you needed an additional 2 more years to get more information. I don't know what they found in this house today, but you do have some people feeling like, for some reason, Romania does not like Andrew Tate. Now, we know, look, I don't agree with everything he says, but he is the type of personality that may have pissed some people off. So I don't know if Romania is offended by, you know, the stuff he says online or the stuff he does, or if it's some kind of business deal going wrong, or if it's some kind of issue with the authorities in Romania. I just really feel like they don't like him in general, okay? And we keep seeing this, like, look, I know he got arrested in 2022, but I keep telling people, you have to be careful in other countries. You know, everybody wants to be Mr. International, but you start going to these other countries and you start thinking you can move a certain type of way, and you will get a wake-up call real quick. Now, like I said, I don't know if Andrew Tate, well, I don't know if I said this, but Andrew Tate might be guilty of this. But I still just want to put that out there for everybody who watching this. When you leave America, you need to understand you need to be on your P's and Q's. Because I've heard a lot of different details about, you know, what they say about Andrew Tate. And I heard some story about a girl on a yacht and all this other stuff. And it just sounds like, okay, he wasn't moving the way a billionaire should be moving, in my opinion. Okay? And maybe people could be lying on him. Like I said, I don't know. But I just feel like when it comes to these other countries, you have to be on your P's and Q's. Look, this is a conversation that's been going on ever since, Now, after the raid and the news came out, Andrew Tate took to Twitter. And y'all got to remember, he keeps saying that this is an attack by the Matrix. Somebody got to explain what the Matrix is to me. I don't really follow Andrew Tate like that. I know a few details about the case, but what is the Matrix? Is that like Mr. Smith? Y'all let me know. And he said the Matrix is real and they have a tried and true playbook. Slander is their #1 tool and the process is the punishment. But unfortunately for them, good always wins in the end, all right? Let's check out some of this video.
We were offered to sell our souls and we refused. And that is why we're now in this current situation we're in.
When you get to a certain level of fame, you either put on a dress or you go to jail, and I'm happy to make my choice, which is jail every single time. My soul is not for sale, neither are my principles.
As soon as they deem you an enemy to their narratives, which they're trying to purport upon the population, if you speak against the establishment, they will do anything it takes to silence you. Even if it's against the law, even if it's made up. First they come for us, but they're coming for all of you. The Matrix is real.
Okay, now look, this is a 6-minute video and I don't want to play the full thing because you know how it is on YouTube. It's a whole bunch of copyrights, but I did skim through the video and basically he's kind of just explaining his side, why he thinks this is happening to him. I think his lawyer is also in the video talking about, you know, the situation and what's going on and how he's being wrongfully targeted. Y'all can check the full video out on his Twitter page, okay? But here's my thing. I know in 2024, a lot of people like to talk about the Illuminati and the people who control the world. And I think to a certain degree, I do believe that there are individuals who run the world. I don't know if they have a master plan that's good or evil. I don't know if they're controlling all of these celebrities. I don't know if Andrew Tate is in this situation because he refused to sell his soul. Because I'm like, what is selling your soul? I think everybody has a different definition of what's selling their soul, right? For some people, when you sell out and you start doing too many marketing deals and you start working with certain companies, that's selling out. Some people feel like selling out is buying into the entertainment industry and now you're, you know, a part of the elites and the celebrities and you feel like you're bigger than people. To some people, that might be their definition of selling out. I don't know what selling out is to Andrew Tate. Like I said, I'm not a big follower of his, but I do think that with his rhetoric that some people consider to be misogynistic, with the way that he has a big cult following, and I think some people believe that all of the people who follow Andrew Tate are being led astray and he shouldn't be a leader of men, or regardless of is this or that, I do think somewhere, somehow, he has pissed some people off. And I don't think they want to see him succeed. And all of that sounds really good. And I think if you're a fan of Andrew Tate, you're probably buying into this, but it does seem to me that you have two sides trying to push a narrative. Andrew Tate is trying to push the narrative that he's being attacked and somebody has something against him. And on the other side, they're trying to paint Andrew Tate as some kind of international criminal. I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. I do think it's a chance that he could have pissed some people off overseas. He could have had some bad business dealings in Romania or in that part of the world that went left. And now he's, you know, fighting against these legal systems. But at the end of the day, I also know Andrew Tate is also running a business where he makes a lot of money off of people believing his narrative and buying into his, you know, prerogative and way of life. Okay. He's selling, he's almost like a life coach. He's selling lifestyle. He's selling the dream of this is what men should be doing. And you know what? I also ask myself, is Andrew Tate still so big that people feel the need to take him down? I feel like some of the hype over Andrew Tate has died down. I don't know if it's the arrest or some of the bad press he got for being called misogynistic and having some of these things he said in public be looked at a certain way. But, you know, I do have to ask myself, if they did try to take you down, did they win? And if they won in, you know, lowering your status and your popularity, would it still be a need to go after you if you didn't do anything? Or maybe they want to finish Andrew Tate. I don't know, but it's a very tricky situation. You know, I'm curious to hear what y'all think about this situation. But what do y'all think about Andrew Tate's recent raid? Let me know in the comments. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hey, nigga, donate. Hit the super chat. Scan the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Thank you. Have a blessed day.